front of a live studio audience. It's Good Afternoon, Magnolia.
Welcome to Good Afternoon, Magnolia. This is our second episode of our new midweek talk show that takes a look at mental health and an up-close view of issues that are important to the Magnolia Clubhouse community. I'm Jen. Let's meet our other host for this week's show.
Hi, I'm Emily.
And I'm Dominique. I'm so glad to be on today's show. Today we will have some exciting topics. We will go to the hospitality unit and discuss the chili cook-off. We will take a mental health break with some more helpful resources. The young adults also have a new weekly activity to discuss and much more.
It's time to start our show off with our Hot Topics segment. Jen is going to take us into the world of social media and a discussion about Elon Musk and Twitter.
Great. Thank you, Emily. So you have probably heard that a month or so ago, Elon Musk purchased Twitter. And when he did that, he said he was going to make a lot of changes. One of those changes was bringing back some of the users who were banned or removed from Twitter, like Donald Trump, Kanye West. And so I wanted to have a discussion about what you think that could mean. It's kind of like a free speech versus hate speech kind of situation that he's creating. Dominique, do you have any thoughts?
I'm mixed emotion about it. I feel like everybody has the right to exercise freedom of speech to a certain extent when it comes down to being verbally offensive and, saying things that's very inappropriate. It can lead to lawsuits. It can lead to people having to pay fines. So it's a bittersweet topic. But, everybody has the right to exercise their right, but you have to be respectful at the same time.
Okay. Great thoughts, and I agree. Emily, you have some thoughts too.
Yeah, I think that with freedom comes responsibility. I mean, you have to be mindful about what you say and how it can impact people. I mean, that saying sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me isn't really completely true because words do hurt. And, with having freedom of speech doesn't just give you the right to say hateful things, much like, the right to bear arms doesn't give you the right to go up and use a gun however you want. So it's a fine line, I mean, it's, you would think people could police themselves, but maybe sometimes there are guidelines needed.
Right, I agree with you, because if there aren't some sort of guidelines, in my opinion, it can lead to a lot of bullying, hate speech, and if you ask Twitter, they'll say that the number of, the statistics showing that hate speech and stuff has gone down, but if you ask other people reviewing the information, they'll say that hate speech and bullying has gone up since these changes have taken place. I think do you guys have any other thoughts? Because we do have a caller. Do you have any other thoughts, Dominique?
I'm just a stickler for treat people the way you want to be treated. And if it can't be that way, then it's better to just stay to yourself.
Okay, great advice.
Yeah,
Emily, do you have any thoughts?
I would say just try to be respectful, be kind. I mean, it doesn't take much to say kind words, say encouraging words, and lift someone up rather than bring something down. And we're all, mature people, adults and teens, so we should all be able to respect other people's differences on topics. Just think about how you want to be treated.
Yeah, and if you just make sure you share information with resources to your friends and family. But we do have a caller on the topic. We have Sherry from Cleveland, Ohio.
So, my name is Sherry, and I just didn't know if anybody had heard about the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion trial. It was unfortunate because she testified that she had considered suicide because of a lot of the hate speech she got on Instagram, Twitter, even from some of her own colleagues. So I think the hate speech really does have to go. I totally agree with Emily that, a lot of responsibility has to come with free speech.
Thank you, Sherry. Great insight, and it is a good reminder that our words do have impacts on people. And so like Dominique and Emily were saying, just be kind to one another. So it's now time for us to head to the hospitality unit to find out which unit is preparing their chili this week.
Good afternoon, Magnolia Clubhouse. I'm Ron here with Good Afternoon Magnolia with Kyle and Aaron, who are working in the hospitality unit. And today we're going to be talking about their upcoming chili cook-off. So far, the administration unit and communications have participated. So how are you guys preparing for this week's chili cook-off?
So, what's up, Clubhouse? So, little information first. We don't really have to prepare for a chili cook-off because we're already ready. We have Kyle here who has some super secrets up his sleeve that he's going to pull out and make the best chili you guys have ever had. So, all we can say is you just have to wait and try it. So, stay tuned.
Just wait. All our chili is made with love.
Well, that was a lot of hype. I mean, we've already had 2 other units blow it out of the park. That was a lot of hype. So I guess we have a lot to expect from the hospitality unit. Let's just hope we don't get let down. I've been Ron with Good Afternoon Magnolia. Back to you.
I think the hospitality unit has a great chance in being the top chili champ at Magnolia, although I'm sure the other units might have something to say about that.
It's now time for our mental health break. We have some more great resources for you to support you in your mental health journey.
For today's mental health break, we have a resource that comes to us from some of our young adults. www.twitch.tv. Twitch started out as a primary game streaming website. Gaming online with others in moderation can be a positive activity, but the platform has evolved into much more than just a social community for gaming. Twitch allows anyone to stream about any topic. You can find recipes, discuss books, and even discuss mental health. A quick search for the words mental health can pull up a lot of channels, including Jim the Mental Health Coach. Twitch, just like most social media sites, is not perfect, and you still must be careful who you are engaging with. Here are 2 Clubhouse members who use Twitch.
Hey everyone, my name is Dylan Johnson from the Clubhouse, and I'm going to talk about why I love Twitch, what I do on Twitch, and all my social media platforms. So, what I do on social media is I'm a Sonic director. I make my own Sonic plush films. What I enjoy about Twitch is that it's really just relaxing site where you can just watch streams, your favorite streamers from all around the world, play video games, and talk about, what the holiday is going. And there's some really incredibly talented people on there that I follow on Twitter too.
The thing I like about Twitch is that I like playing games like Duel Links, Vanguard Zero. I have 50 friends on there that I interact with, and that I also play games with on there, and sometimes we doing challenges together.
Part 2 of our mental health break will be to discuss an app and our hotline number for this episode. Today's highlighted app is the I Am app, which gives you daily affirmations. It is a free app, but does have some paid features. Our last resource is the number to the NAMI Warm Line. This number is to call when you need someone to talk to help you de-escalate a mental health crisis. See you next week for another mental health break.
Mental health is very important at Magnolia Clubhouse, but taking care of your physical health is just as important. So let's take a look at our self-care segment to see what we can learn today.
Welcome to the segment on self-care. Here are some tips for healthy nails and hand care. Hands are used for just about everything, so we have to part with them sometimes. First, you must keep your hands moisturized and sun protected. Just like your face, you must keep your hands moisturized as well. Second, you must take care of your cuticles. If your cuticles are very dry and prone to tear, you may want to consider applying nightly cuticle oil to offer an extra dose of moisture. Third, wear gloves doing chores. Exposure to the chemical found in some cleaning products can cause contact dermatitis, which is a skin reaction that results in redness, itching, and dryness. Fourth, remove polish. Dark polish can be Dark polish can cause discoloration or yellowing and weakening of your nails. And lastly, you must file your nails. Nails that are too long are more likely to split or tear, as well as harbor bacteria, while nails that are too short may not be adequate protection for your fingertips. I'm Dexter, and I'm signing out.
Very interesting. Now that we understand how important it is to take care of our hands, we have a great resource for your feet.
Hello, Thomas, and welcome to Magnolia Clubhouse. Can you tell everyone what you do for a living?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thanks for having me. I am a podorthist. I'm what's called a CPED and an LPED. So that means I'm certified by a board called the ABC, and I'm licensed by the state of Ohio. And what that generally means is I've been trained to look at your foot and build a custom molded insert to put in the shoe, and therefore we can correct any problems you might have with your gait. Also, the biggest part of our business is catering to the diabetics, and diabetics are well known for having foot problems, and the things that we do with our extra depth shoes and our orthotics help them from getting sores on their feet. And finally, the biggest benefit of what I do is we make people's feet happy. Okay,
That's
so
great.
it's all good.
How might this help our Magnolia Clubhouse members?
Well, I think honestly it's going to help mostly the diabetics, because if you are a diabetic, you qualify for what's called the Diabetic Shoe Bill Act, which came around in roughly 1993 when our U.S. Congress voted to have the first preventative bill ever, which basically mandated that if you are diabetic, you are entitled to get one pair of extra depth shoes and custom inserts or orthotics once a year. So if you're a diabetic, you're going to be well taken care of. Unfortunately, our program only caters to diabetics. So the other Magnolia folks would have to ask me and hit me up, and I could whip something up for them and do it at a very reasonable cost.
Okay. Anything else you would like to add?
No, just that I've been doing this a long time. Started this 34 years ago. I've had my own company. And anytime you do something for 34 years, you're doing something right. So I'll take really good care of all your people, because once I come in here, they will become my people. So we're all going to be joined together and work this thing out. So that's what I do.
That's a great big family, you guys.
Yep.
Nice
Gets
to
bigger
meet
every
you.
day.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, thanks.
Our young adult group is always looking to add new and exciting activities to help us attract new and young adults. Let's go to the Clubhouse News segment to see what the new event is.
Hey young adults, is a week in between meeting too long? Do you wish we got to see each other more?
Well, you're in luck. Join us every Tuesday on National Merit Pursuit. We use that as a chance to check in one more time a week. See you then.
We have reached the end of our second show. Emily and Dominique, how do you think the show went today? Emily, what do you think?
I think it went pretty well. We're catching on, and we're sharing a lot of great resources, having some good discussions. So keep up the great work, communications, and thanks for letting me be a guest on the show.
Hey, Dominique.
I think it went exceptionally well. I enjoyed it, and I'm looking for more to come.
Yeah, I think it went really well.
Make sure you tune in next week for another episode of Good
Afternoon
Magnolia. See you next time.
The opinions expressed by Good Afternoon Magnolia do not always represent the views of Magnolia Clubhouse.
If you're living with mental illness, join the club.